Okay, this is criminal defense attorney Nate Amendola, criminal law in plain English. Today we are going to talk about the law of arrest, which falls under the ambit of criminal procedure. So the specific question today is, can the police arrest and detain me for no reason? The answer to this is both straightforward and complex. So the straightforward, simple answer is no. The police need to have probable cause to arrest you and detain you. The question of can they arrest you for no reason is just not accurate because again, they need to have probable cause to arrest you. Okay, the complicated answer is still no, but they do it anyway. And I think to really understand this, we've got to delve a little bit deeper into what an arrest is. So, folks think obviously that an arrest is when you get cuffed, hands behind your back, put in the back of the cruiser, or whatever it may be. That is, and the police say you're under arrest. All right. Do the police need to say you're under arrest to be under arrest? No. Arrest is a legal definition essentially, or a legal concept, okay? So you are under arrest when you have been significantly deprived of your freedom or your ability to leave voluntarily, and when that is curtailed by law enforcement. So, for example, one could argue if there's a situation, whatever the facts are, where, I don't know, you're at the side of the road for some reason and 3 or 4 police cruisers, one comes behind you, one goes in front of you, one goes to the side of you. They come there, they start asking you questions. If you're listening to this and watching these videos, you should know that you don't answer any questions. But in any event, you've got these 3 police officers sort of boxing you in. One could certainly argue that that is an arrest. Because you have been deprived of your freedom and ability to move. You can't go forward, you can't go backward, you can't really necessarily go to the side because the cruiser's there. All right, so an arrest, we need to define what an arrest is to really understand this. And we see this a lot in criminal defense. There's been an investigation or something like that, or a call to 911. The police go to somebody's house. By the way, you need generally a warrant to arrest somebody in their house. We'll talk about the warrant requirement on another video. But the police arrive to wherever they're going to investigate the suspect, and they begin talking to him. And for some reason, he's put in cuffs temporarily. I don't know. There's plenty of situations where this might happen. This happened to us recently, in fact, and he's put in cuffs and sort of brought to this side or whatever it may be, and he's questioned by police, and then he's later sort of let go. That person has been arrested and detained, right? One could argue under Massachusetts law, whether that arrest was lawful or not can be litigated pursuant to the Fourth Amendment unlawful searches and seizures and the Massachusetts Constitution analog. That arrest and whatever flowed from it, statements or what have you, can and perhaps should be litigated later in a court. So they need to have probable cause. The police or law enforcement need to have probable cause to arrest you. That's the simple answer. But the complex answer is the law is difficult to understand and tricky, and out in the field, police do things sometimes that they shouldn't necessarily do. So again, I just want you to think about this. Arrest requires probable cause. As I've talked about in some other videos, there's sort of 3 ways to make an arrest or to make a charging decision is maybe the better way to put it. But one is a complaint procedure, which we've talked about, where the police submit an application for criminal complaint for a summons arraignment. 2 is an arrest pursuant to an arrest warrant, which is generally advisable, though happens all the time in Massachusetts without one. And 3 is a warrantless arrest out in the field. Lots to talk about that. We'll talk about that in other videos. But again, back to the question, can the police arrest and detain you for no reason? No, they need probable cause. Okay, that's something you're going to challenge later. That's subject to some Fourth Amendment and constitutional litigation in court, which should be done by your lawyer.